Hello students, in these slides I am going to discuss about total internal reflection and its applications. Total internal reflection, for this I will consider this interface which separate two mediums, rarer and denser. Let us consider point O is the illuminated object kept in the denser medium. Okay, ray OA which travel normally undeflectedly, it is moving. Another ray OP which incidents with an angle I, so it will refracted and bending away from the normal makes an angle R. Another ray OQ which incidents with a particular angle of incidence for which the refracted ray will become grazing the surface. That means it brushes the surface. On the surface only it will move. That means the angle made by the refracted ray is 90 degree. So this is a special angle of incidence for which the refracted angle is 90 degree. We are calling this as a critical angle. See, next ray, the further ray which incident at an angle greater than this particular critical angle, it will be totally reflected back into the same denser medium. That means this angle of incidence is more than critical angle and the first angle is less than critical angle, and for the critical angle there is a grazing. So after this, it is reflected back in the same medium. So we can define the total internal reflection as when a ray of a light traveling from denser medium into a rarer medium, if the angle of incidence at the interface, if it is more than critical angle, the ray is totally reflected back into the denser medium only. And this phenomena we are calling this as total internal reflection. Okay, the one term we studied here, the critical angle, very important angle for which the ray is grazing the surface. Refracted ray is grazing the surface. What is the meaning? That is a particular minimum angle above which there is no refraction, below which there is a definite refraction. So it can be defined when a ray of a light travel from denser medium into a rarer medium, the angle of incidence for which the angle of refraction is 90 degree. Relation between refractive index and critical angle. So relation between refractive index and critical angle. Consider a refracting surface xy that separate two mediums. This is rarer and denser. Let n1 be the refractive index of the denser medium and n2 be the refractive index of rarer medium. So a ray of a light is incident at a critical angle on the xy interface from the denser medium, which is equal to critical angle, then refracted ray grazes the surface and it makes an angle 90 degree with the normal. From Snell's law, the n1 sin I is equal to n2 sin r. n1 sin where incident angle is c, so it will become n1 sin c is equal to n2 sin refracted angle is 90 degree. So sin 90 is 1. So n1 sin c is equal to n2. So this implies sin c is equal to n2 by n1. If the refracted ray is in a air medium, then n1 will become n, n2 will become 1. So sin c is equal to 1 by n. Conditions for total internal reflection. So which are the conditions required to takes the total internal reflection phenomena? So the ray of a light must travel from denser medium into rarer medium. The angle of incidence in the denser medium must be greater than the critical angle for the given pair of a media for the given color of a light. Illustration for the total internal reflection, that is application part of the internal reflection. The very first illustration for the total internal reflection, I will take sparkling of a diamond. Diamond refractive index is 2.4 and its critical angle we can find by using the formula sin c is equal to 1 by n. By substituting the value of n as 2.4, the critical angle after calculating we are getting it as 24.41 degree. The diamond, when white light incidence and after reflection, this type of a phenomena is taking place, white light may come out or with a different colors also it may come out. So dispersion is the reason for the different colors of the light. So here the angle made by the incident ray, which is less than the critical angle at the faces, that's why it is refracted, or else if it is more than critical angle, it will be total internal reflection. So cutting a diamond is made in such a way that the light entering the crystal undergoes multiple total reflection before emerging. This causes sparkling of a diamond. The second is mirage. You might have seen while going through the road, so far away distance, there is a appearing like a pond, but after going closer to it, there is nothing. The optical illusion is taking place here. It is because of refraction. Okay, it is the optical illusion seen during the hot summer days due to the total internal reflection. Third one, empty test tubes immersed in a beaker of water appears silvery due to the total internal reflection from the interface between the glass and air inside. So see here, the test tube which is kept inside, which is made up of a glass, but it appearing like a silver because of light once it is striking inside that one. It is in a water medium, and after that the inside the glass there is a air. That's why it will become the rarer medium. When light travels from denser to rarer, if the angle of incidence it makes with the interface more than critical angle, it will be reflected back. So that's why the reflection of that one makes it appear as the silvery. The next one, prism designed to bend the light by 90° or 180° make use of total internal reflection. Okay, this is the prism which we kept like this, and at the left side, if the object is kept, that is AB, the rays coming from the head, so it strikes the hypotenuse of the prism like this, which is more than critical angle. If you draw the normal there, that angle is 45°, and for the glass one, 45° is more than critical angle, therefore it is reflected back. So from B also, it is making incidence more than 45, that is 45, and it is more than the critical angle, therefore they are reflected back. So after reflection, the AB is appearing like this. That means we turned the image by 90°. Next one, the same prism when it is kept like this, with the angles already we know. So this is AB, where the rays coming from the head and tail, they are forming the head and tail image, but they are after striking the interface which is more than the angle of critical angle, it will be reflected back totally. And after that striking another surface, there also it makes more than critical angle of incidence, therefore reflected. So after reflection, they are striking the surface normally, they are emerging out. So they are forming the head and tail image like this, inverted, but we turn the image by 180° by using the prism. So another one, it is a combination of prism. So AB is kept to the left side. So AB image can be taken other side as like this. So these prisms are also used to invert image without changes their sizes. That is the third case. We don't want to change it, but we want to make it as inverted. In such cases, we can use the prism. Optical fibers. The optical fibers are thinner transparent fibers of a glass or plastic which can transmit the light by total internal reflection phenomena. Okay, this is very much useful in the communication and other purposes. It works under the principle of total internal reflection. If the question arises on which principle the optical fibers are working, we can easily tell it is based on the total internal reflection. Okay, this is the view of the optical fibers, the hair-like structures which are made up of even glass or plastic, anything. So, but light travels through that one without any loss in between. So, how much energy we are sending as intensity, that total energy is coming out at the end of the optical fiber. So, this is optical fiber schematic diagram. Here it consisting of a core which is of a denser medium. Cladding compared to that one, it is a bit lesser medium. Above that one, it is coated. After that, a strength member is there and outlet jacket we are using. Okay, outer jacket we are using. Okay, after this we can see here the light through the optical fiber is moving in the circular path, because the coil whatever we kept here, that is optical coil, optical fiber, and because of this light is traveling through that one. From one end it is entering, from other end it is coming out. So here we can bend the light like this. That means any desired path we can give for the optical fiber. That is one of the important applications of optical fiber. So an optical fiber is made of two layers. The inner layer is called as a core and having a higher refractive index, and another layer is cladding having a lower refractive index. And light, when it moves inside, core being a more refractive index, cladding being a less refractive index, light traveling from denser to rarer, angle of incidence at the interface is more than critical angle, therefore it is reflected. Like this, reflection will take place throughout the entire length of the optical fiber. So ray of a light entering the fiber with the angle of incidence greater than the critical angle undergoes total internal reflection from the interface between the core and cladding. So very first characteristic of the optical fiber is low transmission loss. When the light travel from one point of the optical fiber to the other end point of the optical fiber, it will not be refracted in between. Therefore, the total energy is transmitted. So no transmission loss is taking place. The second one, lightweight. So while using them, they are lightweighted. To handle them, they are very easy. So very high signal security is that there is no any loss, means there is a high signal security we can expect. And immunity to electromagnetic disturbance, high band width they are having. Uses of optical fibers. Optical fibers even they are using in the decorative purpose. They may use like this in the diagram. The different colors are there. They may be used as a decorative purpose. Okay, long distance communication we are using. That is the most important application of it. And transmit light signal and three-dimensional images. For that one we can use the optical fibers. And decorative purpose, most the in a Diwali or in any festivals you might have seen the light threads are there which are emitting light, which are not emitting light, actually they are fixed to the particular light source, and the light which is coming out at the ends they are shiny like. Okay, so because of that one it appearing as a very attractive, therefore we are using this for the decorative purpose. So next one, very most important application of the optical fiber is in medical field. So to see the faults inside the human body, in our intestine, abdomen, whatever is there, so in such cases we are using the endoscope for that one. So doctors are using it. Endoscope consisting of a thread like structure, wire. So front of that one there is a camera, and camera captures the fix of that one and converted into light, and light through that cable, the entire cable up to the receiver, it is made up of optical fiber. So whatever the image is catching, that totally comes in the form of light, and the monitor is monitoring it. So how the internal structures of a body are appearing, if any problem is there inside the body, that can be easily identified by using the endoscopy. So endoscopy or endoscope, to examine the organs of the human body, we are using optical fibers in the endoscopy tube. Numerical on critical angle we will take. We will see one example for this numerical. The critical angle for the total internal reflection at the liquid air interface is 42 degree. Then, in the first case, if a ray of a light traveling in a liquid has an angle of incidence at the interface of 37 degree, what angle does the refracted ray in the air makes with the normal? Second one, if a ray of a light traveling in a air has an angle of incidence 37 degree at the interface, what angle does the refracted ray in the liquid makes with the normal? So in our first case, when you compare with second one, they are in a reverse cases. In the first case, light moving from denser to rarer. In the second case, it is moving from rarer to denser, right? So we will solve this one. We will take the given data first. For the first case, the angle of incidence by the light ray when it moves from liquid to air interface is 37 degree. So it is part of a light is reflected and a part of a light is refracted. So most of the part is refracted, a partial reflection is taking place. So critical angle they given, that is a 42 degree. If angle of incidence is more than 42, it will be reflected back, right? Totally reflected back. In the second case, the light travels from air to liquid and it bends towards normal, right? The part of a light is also reflected in the rarer medium. Here we need to determine the angle of refraction in the first case and angle of refraction in the second case. For this we are using the formula of refractive index of the liquid. N is equal to 1 by sin IC. The first one, I1 is less than IC, so no total internal reflection takes place. We find R1 by using Snell's law. So N1 sin I1 is equal to N2 sin R1. In the first case, N2 is air medium, that's why it is 1. So the water medium refractive index is N. N sin I1 is equal to N sin R1. So in the second case, the light moves from air to liquid. Therefore, air refractive index N1 is 1, N2 is N. So in such cases, we are writing N1 sin I2 is equal to N2 sin R2. N1 is 1, N2 is N. That's why it will become 1 into sin I2 is equal to N into sin R2. Substituting the values in the formula, 1 by sin IC. IC they given 42 degree. So 1 by sin IC, that value we are substituting and it comes around 1.5. The refractive index of the glass, it is on an average, it comes as 1.5. The first one, N is equal to N1 into sin 37 is equal to N2 value is 1 into sin R1. This implies R1 value comes around 64 degree. In the second case, sin 37 is equal to 1.5 into sin R2. This implies R2 value will become 39 degree. By using the logarithmic table, sine table, we can find out the values of R1 by taking the sine inverse of that particular value we are getting in 1.5 into sine 37 degree. Okay, and in the second case, sine 37 degree divided by 1.5. After getting the values, if you take the sine inverse, R2 value you are getting.